Let's hope there's no problems. Ready. Racing, sprinting out pretty well out wide was Botany Calypso to run to the lead with Homebush Scribe, 2 or 3 back, wide Mac Chef getting through on the inside, Demand Blue Blood, then Todd Blue Blood, gap off Feisty Fortune, further back Jason Eskimo Chill on the turn, Botany Calypso travelling pretty well, gets the bonus win in maidens, Botany Calypso beats Homebush Scribe, Demand Blue Blood home to third, followed back then by Mac Chef. Then came out wider Todd Blue Blood. Further back there, Jason Eskimo Chill, Feisty Fortune. And racing, sprinting out Opawa Express, out wide with San Sebastian, Homebush Riley, they set the speed, further back Bursa, lots of beersies off and around them. Back in the field then also is Rib Curl, Ozarks Watch and knock a few back tailed off on the turn. Homebush Riley's in front of San Sebastian, back to the rails Opawa Express, but Homebush Riley back in form, beats Opawa Express, San Sebastian, lots of beersies the first 4. Right behind them then would have been Rib Curler, further back on crossing Bursa, Ozarks Watch and knock a few back. Set and ready. Racing Opawa Pam came out one of the last. Steaming out wide is Spring Sam, Homebush Sloan. Poking up on the inside then to the first bend is Catlin Blue Blood. Out wider on the track, Homebush Shane, rookie racer. Opawa Pam goes back to the rails and starts to hunt home. Further back there, Octagon's Ghost, and back there with it now is Homebush Sloan. Down the back they go, and Spring Sam's out by 6 lengths on Catlin Blue Blood. Round the outside, Light Thor, Opawa Pam starts to run now. Further back, Homebush Sloan on the turn. Spring Sam storming home late, Catlin Blue Blood. Spring Sam will beat Catlin Blue Blood, Light Thor into third, and then came Opawa Pam, who was, not good. Further back there on crossing, also Rookie Racer. Back in the pack also, they were well spread. Homebush Shane and Octagon's Ghost, the last couple in, and I think beating those in would have been Homebush Shane. Spring Sam. Set for the 4th on the card. Racing, sprinting to the lead, Idle Star on the inside, his nibs out wide, a Thrilling Spell showing speed, closer to the inside, Wrinkles out wide, Little Diva, further back to Deborah Bay, 2 at the tail, Star Apache, she's keen up to the turn, his nibs and Idle Star go together, his nibs up the rail, Idle Star, further back Thrilling Spell, his nibs will score, beats Idle Star, 3rd and Thrilling Spell, followed across then by Deborah Bay, Star Apache, further back on crossing Wrinkles, she's keen, and Little Diva at the tail. Drawn the 1. Racing, he came out running Homebush Rufus, run to the tote, I'd say he put 4 lengths on them. On another fan out wider, Opawa Idol getting a bit of a shuffle. Hello Blondie out wider, Royal Action the same. Further back Apollo King, Devil Skin, last of all Fair Marina, but Homebush Rufus giving it to them. Coming after him is another fan. Homebush Rufus will score, will beat Hello Blondie, who got clear late to knock off another fan. 2nd and 3rd out wider, Opawa Idol 4th. Followed back on crossing then by Devil Skin, Royal Action. Back also then was Fair Marina. And back at the tail, never in the race today, Apollo King. $370. Tough old race, all set. Ready to go. And racing, sprinting out to the lead was Opawa Faith, Opawa Tracy, and Botany Ellen showing his good sprinting speed up and around the outside. Opawa Jermaine is nice and handy to the first bend, then came No Value, who's not far off them too. Further back, No Clown, No Mention, and tailed off 4 lengths away. Opawa Faith, after the good beginning's been spat out the back. Down the back they go. Botany Ellen opens them up 3 in advance of Opawa Tracy. Then came Gold Star Coco, Opawa Jermaine. No Value gets to the outside and starts to storm. In front, Botany Ellen, Opawa Tracy steaming home. Opawa Tracy will beat No Value, who has surged through the centre. Botany Ellen, Opawa Jermaine's in that photo too. Then Gold Star Coco, No Clown. Further back on crossing, Opawa Faith, who was spat out of it to the first bend. And back also, No Mention. Racing Obeyance comes out running and runs to an early lead out wide of Pianissimo through the boxes today and gets to second but wants to run out wide. Up there early two to the first bend is What I Like, followed out wider then by No Tinkerbell and trying to scout a little bit wider out on the track too now as Homebush Skip. Further back in the field then is No Tinkerbell and Warcloak is last. Down the back they go and turning it on as Obeyance. I'd say it's home. Heading the chase after it though is the strong chaser Pianissimo. Further back there What I Like. Back in the race Freckled Flyer and Homebush Skip. Up they come. Obeyance in front. Pianissimo tries hard. Obeyance beat Pianissimo. Third and What I Liked, followed across by Homebush Skip, No Tinkerbell. Further back there on crossing Freckled Flyer. Back in the race was Ryan Gold and Warcloak. All set. Racing, sprinting out to the lead there. Centre field is Opawa Crusade. Also out strongly too is another Liz and firing around the outside. Burn early. Wheelchair Norm missed the kick today. He's back midfield. Further back Opawa Crusade. Back to the inside. Another message. Well back Chicago Black. Opawa lean meet but Burn early. He burned early today and he'll score nicely enough. Storming home into second there was No Thanks. Up there also third Opawa Crusade. Then Wheelchair Norman a photo for fourth with Chicago Black. Further back there another message. Back also was another Liz up there early and got on the drift and Opawa lean meet one of the last in. The only two in single figures. We're all set to go. Ready now. Racing, sprinting out to the front is No Answer. In front of No Jinx, out wider is Opawa Val. Up there in the early rush for positions two is Letra Concord as they get around the first bend. Going very wide, there was No Decision. He's back third. Last to its inside is No Scholar. And back with him now at the tail end of the field is Gold Star Avery. Down the back they go. It's No Answer in front of No Jinx. Here comes Letra Concord round the outside. Next is No Neglect. Further back there, No Decision off the track. Back to No Scholar. Opawa Val tailed off Gold Star Avery. Up they come. No Answer charging home on the outside. No Jinx, No Answer. No Answer beats No Jinx. Third will be, I think, Letra Concord in front of No Decision. Then came No Scholar. Followed back there on crossing also now by Opawa Val. No Neglect. Back there with Gold Star Avery. All set, ready, Racing, sprinting out to the front there was a Gold Star Rosie, Thunderstorm, and look at Mr. Marine Row underneath them. Out wider is Opawa Rocket, just back and behind now Gold Star Rosie. Then came Onesie, well back is Tilt, Gold Star Bomber and Nobro around the bend. In front is Mr. Marine. Opawa Rocket coming fast, but Adcock's tip in. Mr. Marine beats Opawa Rocket, Gold Star Rosie, then came Thunderstorm. Further back in the field then on crossing was Tilt. Further away also Onesie, Gold Star Bomber and Nobro, the last one in. Here he comes, the lure ready. Racing, sprinting out wide to the lead is Another Fortune, booting through on the inside, Southern Affair and Homebush Page though, and out wider Aiden bats through, trying to get around Another Fortune but can't. Going back to the rails is Air Express, well back in the field now, Southern Miss checked out the back door of Aiden Baxter on the turn. Southern Affair's in front, trying to grab her down the outside, Air Express, oh, it might have. Air Express, Sanders, Southern Affair very close. Third and behind those then was Aiden Baxter. Then came Mr. Gatchin, followed out wider there by Another Fortune who couldn't get across them and he caused all sorts across the top. Further back Homebush Page and Southern Miss couldn't get around them either. Bob Jamison calls for Roger Valua to get round to the start. All set. Racing, sprinting out pretty well. There is Another Jamie to run to the lead up there. Opawa Opal out wider as Homebush Errol trying to get round the outside and does. Then came Thunder Dragon into the race. Well back is the favourite. Udo Flash won't be winning today. Well back Definite Gillionaire, and last of all on the inside is Wally Baxter. Up they come and Homebush Errol off and gone. Homebush Errol beats Another Jamie. Third over was Opawa Opal, followed in then by Udo Flash. Further back on crossing Definite, then came Thunder Dragon. Well back Wally Baxter and Gillionaire, the last of them in.